Hi all. Hope you're having a lovely day. Um, so today I am looking at an interesting message. I mean, this is something that kind of dropped in my head when I was thinking about what is my next pick a pile going to be about, right? And my guides told me that you should do spirit guide messages about love. And what I've noticed generally is that most of the spirit guide messages are very general in nature, not exactly focused on love or relationships. So today, my guys wanted me to do some messages regarding love for the three piles in front of us. All right. So let's see. Maybe, they have something for us here. Right, so I would like you there to pick your pile 1, 2 and 3. Pile 1 is the amethyst, pile 2 is the angelite, pile 3 is the green aventurine. All right, so please pause your videos and pick your pile, and then we'll start. Right, so let's start. Okay, so pile number 1. What do your spirit guides have to tell you today about love and relationships? Okay, so you have the amethyst, pile number 1. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Ace of Wands, the Tower, the High Priestess, and satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. Wow. Okay, so this is, I hope it fits. Okay. All right, so pile number 1, you guys are my explosive pile. Okay, or my spiritual pile rather. Okay, so I'm just gonna go into what I see here, but before that I'd like to say that this is quite a spiritual message that I have from your guides. So let's start. So I have a feeling that something might have happened in your life or is happening in your life right now. All right, there is a huge disruption in the field of love right now in your life. Pile 1. All right, with the Tower and the awakening and the Ace of Wands, I'm seeing something powerful has happened in the area of love for you. Now there could be various scenarios. It's possible. One scenario that I'm seeing here is that it's possible you guys have gone through a very sudden or abrupt breakup, or the breaking apart of a relationship with someone you were in. You were either in a close relationship with, or married, or whatever, I don't know. Okay, please apply it as it fits, but I sense for some of you there has been a very sudden and very powerful disruption or breaking apart from your partner, whoever you were involved with. Right, the second scenario I'm seeing is that you have recently awakened to a very strong connection. It could be anyone. It's possible you are either partnered with that person, or you might not be partnered with that person. You might just be, someone who's observing on the sidelines. But something about this person has kind of like turned your world upside down. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of power here. All right, with the awakening and the tower, it's like something powerful has hit you suddenly, whether it's a breakup or it's an awakening to some kind of love. All right, because we are talking about relationships here. This is all going to be about love and relationships, right? Your guides want you to put your focus on this awakening to love that is happening right now, or this disruption of love that has just happened to you. All right, now when I take scenario one, okay, where you have just faced some sort of a disruption or breakup in your life, they want to let you know that they are raising your vibration, because what you had a faulty foundation. The relationship that you were in was not for your highest good, was not giving you the kind of happiness that you deserve, right? And so you have been raised up in terms of vibration by the breaking apart of this. Otherwise, you would have continued to be in murky waters. All right, now the reason why this has been done, or this has happened in your life, okay, is because there is something new coming up. All right, there's something brand new coming up with the Ace of Wands. All right, as well as the realization of satisfaction in your life. It says, you let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. Exactly. This is happening to you because maybe, in the past, you were either in that relationship or connection because of other people, or because it was the right thing to do. You know how it is, right? It's like if you're used to someone, you just feel that you cannot get out of that connection, even though it's not really making you happy. And I do sense turbulence here. Whatever turbulence that might be, best. But I feel you were in this turbulent situation and sort of letting that connection decide who you are. All right, you were not in touch with your true authentic self. You were probably compromising way too much. All right, or giving way too much, whatever the case be. This awakening, this disruption of this connection has happened so that you no longer define yourself, your worth, because of a connection. A lot of us tend to do that. If you're in a relationship, you feel worthy. If you're not in a relationship, you feel somehow lacking. And that is a belief, a limiting belief that needs to have been cracked open in your case. Because I sense here codependency. I sense that, without this person, without this structure, maybe for some of you, you probably felt you were worth lesser in some way. Okay, and that is the reason why this thing has happened. And I think it's been going on for a while. There might have been times when you might have thought that, why is it that you might have thought that you want to exit, but you didn't exit, right? Because somehow, it was a negative attachment. I'm sensing, okay? But please apply it as it fits. And so that is the reason this change, this disruption has happened, or will happen, or already has happened, okay? Because you need to awaken to who you truly are, right? If you don't know yourself, how will your partner know you truly, right? I sense for some of you, you were not awakened to your own self. What do you want? Is this what you want? Or is this just become a habit, an addiction, right? Is this just an addiction? Do you truly love this person? These are the questions they want to ask you if you're going through this, have you gone through this, or if you're going, like in the process. Because somewhere you were letting this energy define you. All right? Now, I sense once this is done, once this is done, there is a brand new beginning in store for you, which is healthier. All right? It is going to be something in love. I also sense with the High Priestess that it is going to be a spiritual connection, a spiritual bond. It's possible that, this relationship you went through was something that was required for you to go through to reach a level that is now going to be on offer for you, pile one. All right, a spiritual level, an evolved soul connection, sacred connection, because you have faced all this intensity, you've done your hard work. All right, and that is the reason you are going to now be introduced to an explosive, healthy, nurturing, sacred connection. All right, now with the High Priestess, the High Priestess, Awakening, Tower. All right, and this card here. What is this connection going to be like? The one that's on offer, the one that's coming. All right, I sense that once you start loving yourself, once you stop defining your worth and your value according to you being attached in a relationship or not, when you have this heart chakra healing with all this green color, okay, and you are ready for a new beginning after this healing, this connection with this person here is going to happen very suddenly. All right, with the Tower, I'm seeing something like Tower and Awakening. Somehow these cards are the central cards here. All right, this connection is going to come so fast, so strong that you wouldn't even see it coming. All right, I'm sure what I'm what would be happening is you'd be going about your daily life, doing your work, and all of a sudden, this person is in front of you. Someone whom you probably might recognize instantly. All right, with the Tower and Awakening, it's like on a soul level, you know this person already, right? So it's almost like the universe is now offering you a healthy thing, okay? Because you have crumbled the faulty one, you've uprooted the faulty one, and now the universe is offering you, the spirit is offering you a healthy connection. Okay, now I'm sensing that with the High Priestess, it is definitely a spiritual connection, a soul bond, a soulmate, a twin flame, whatever it is. All right, it's possible also that the person who's coming into your life, pile one, is going to be someone very spiritual as well. All right, because I'm seeing the words discernment, prescience, prophecy, vision. So it's possible this person is themselves very intuitive, very psychic, very spiritually evolved is what I'm seeing. And you coming in connection with this person is going to ascend you, awaken you to higher levels of awareness, of soul development, of self-awareness. I mean, basically what I'm seeing here is this person is coming into your life to shake up your world. All right, it's almost as though it's almost as though it's going to happen very suddenly. I sense, I don't know why, with the Tower here in the middle as a central card, it's almost like the divine. There's so much golden here, there's so much golden. It's almost like the sky went golden, so much of light, and you are almost stunned, thrown, or whatever. There is a sense of surprise here. Okay, this is coming to you, is what your guides are saying, because you have been courageous enough to walk away from faulty foundations and to have a healthy sense of self. Now, I sense when you meet this person, it's going to be an instant attraction, love at first sight, I don't know, something like that. All right. There is going to be an opportunity like that that might seem insignificant at first, but when you take it, right, it's going to open up such huge changes in your life that it's never going to be the same again, and I mean it in a positive way. I'm sensing from this pile that you guys are now going into the soulmate or twin flame journey. All right, the next phase of your life that the spirit guides want to talk to you about is that you are ascending and awakening into a sacred relationship. Okay, something that's going to be healthy, something that is going to be developing, evolving, ascending your soul. All right. This person who's coming into your life is going to be your soulmate, your twin flame, your divine partner, whatever label fits for you. Okay, this person is someone highly intuitive, highly evolved, most probably, or it could be that you are the one who has reached this level, and that's thus both of you have come together. I am sensing here that it's possible that both of you are that evolved, or one of you might be spiritually very evolved. I also feel with the High Priestess card that this is going to be a connection which is going to have all the elements of us, telepathy, psychic contact, otherworldly stuff. You need to go with your intuition on this. Please don't be too rational or practical, because this connection is it's outside the boundaries of earth labels. It's a connection which is way much more deeper, more rooted, more bonded than any label can define. All right, this connection is going to be giving you a lot of satisfaction as well. Everything that you have ever wanted in a love relationship, in love, is what is going to be on offer this time round. Okay, now when I pair up these two cards, the High Priestess and Satisfaction, it says you let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are, right? And then it says discernment, prescience, prophecy, vision. All right, so they are asking you to go by your intuition on this one. All right, don't overanalyze, don't over think it. Go with your intuition, because it's going to give you the exact picture of what this situation is. All right, so that is something that is for scenario number one. Right now, scenario number two, I feel, could be people who have not gone through a breakup or anything. They are searching for new love. They're already in this energy of being very self-realized, very how do you call it, independent, independent people, not exactly needy, not really like desperately seeking love. They're very happy with what they are, what they're doing. Probably you guys are very spiritual people. You've already had your awakening, I sense, with this pile. I sense you guys might have already had a very strong spiritual awakening. And now you are looking for, this kind of love, a spiritual love, a soul love. right? Because you are very self-actualized, you're very you're very independent and very spiritual as well, I sense. All right, so I come back to the same thing. You are being offered an explosive connection. I don't know, I keep seeing explosions and firecrackers and all kinds of drama here. Not drama, sorry, not drama. This is pure energy. This is beautiful energy. Divine connection is what I'm hearing. All right, this is coming to you, and I sense it's coming fast, guys. Okay, it's this connection that you are going to be offered is going to be like a gift from the universe for all your discernment, your prescience, your vision, the way you've conducted yourself, the way you have, gracefully accepted awakenings. All right, the way you have evolved into yourself. So this is like a gift coming, and I pretty much go back to the same thing as to how this connection is going to be. It's going to be something that ascends you, evolves you, takes you on another level. Maybe your psychic senses increase, and this is going to come to you as an opportunity. Okay, now how that comes, I'm not really sure. It's possible you guys, some of you are into you might be into the spiritual sciences or something like that, and so what I'm seeing is it might come as an opportunity, and it's possible that you guys are healers or into the spiritual sciences yourself. You might be a counselor, healer, tarot reader, whatever, Reiki, and you've probably been manifesting this or asking the universe for this or something like that, and it's coming. It's going to be like a bolt of lightning, I feel, and it might take you by surprise, but it's a very pleasant surprise. It's going to give you the kind of satisfaction that you've always wanted. Okay, and this is a connection, that is very intertwined, I sense. All right, it has a lot of potential for growth. I sense that, again, I'm once again seeing that this is going to be like maybe attraction or love at first sight. Okay, but it is going to grow slowly and steadily. Okay, I'm not seeing that after this attraction or something that you guys get together ASAP. That might be the case for some of you, but for most of you, I feel it's going to be a very slow but steady connection. Something that gives you satisfaction on all levels. All right, something that grows like a bond of friendship and then goes into something higher. All right, but something major is coming into your life is what your spirit guides want to tell you, pile one, and it's of a spiritual nature. It is something you have earned with all your previous hard work that you have done in terms of relationships, all the ups and downs you've faced in connections in the past. All of that is now coming to fruition. Okay, at this point, it's almost like you planted a seed and now it's growing. Now the plant is grown. All right, so none of your previous efforts will be wasted because this is coming. And I really this is something that I have seen people ask me in the comments and everything, when is this going to happen? Now see, the thing is that readers are here to tell you that it is coming. We're not gods. Tarot is not God. We don't know, right, when it's going to come, but it's going to come. If it's in the energetic field, it doesn't take time for it to manifest in reality, depending on the kind of blocks you have or don't have, right? If you have fears, you might push away a certain resolution. If you don't have fears, it's going to come ASAP for all you know, right? So timing is something that is rarely predictable because futures are so fluid. All right, so when one sees something coming and you've picked a pile, right, this will come eventually. All right, it's not something that people are just selling you dreams or something like that. This is energies. Why else would the cards line up like that? I mean, you can check other piles also. I'm sure, you would have similar messages, right? So how do energies align like that? That means something is there, something is coming, but timing, please take it with a pinch of salt. I always tell everybody, keep the hope alive. If it wasn't for hope, one cannot progress in life, right? So keep the hope alive. This is coming, guys, okay? I'm pretty sure of it. Okay. Let's go to pile number 2. Okay, so pile number 2 with the Angelite. What do your spirit guides want to tell you regarding love today? Protection. Eight of Wands. Page of Cups. The Dragon, power, strength, and spontaneity. You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. All right. Okay, so pile number 2, what do your spirit guides have to tell you about love? I am feeling in group 2, there are 2 power and protection cards. All right, it says, the protection card says, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. And then the dragon card also says power and strength. So I'm sensing at this time, pile 2, you might be going through a sort of calling in your power back. All right, it's possible in the past you have been the overgiver, you have overextended, probably not been really treated so well in relationships. At this time you are rebuilding, I think. Okay, rebuilding something within yourself, rebuilding your strength, your confidence, your ability to love, to express. You are calling in your soul again to mend. All right, I'm sensing a lot of strength in these cards, and I also see the number 24, which adds up to a 6, which is all about love, right? So you are strengthening your ability to love. It's possible in the past you've been taken advantage of, or you've had it bad or rough in the past, so at this time I'm seeing you maybe withdrawing and gathering back your strength. All right, no longer are you in this position where you're going to overextend yourself or let anybody take advantage of you. I sense, pile 2, are quite happy with your status in life, no matter what it is, whether it's partnered, it's single, whatever. I am sensing that a lot is going on in terms of inner strength in pile 2. So if you're partnered, this could be about you regaining your strength and not being so dependent on your partner. All right, and that is scenario 1, right? Regaining your strength and not being so dependent on your partner, co-dependent on your partner, right? And moving towards, and now that you have strengthened this bond, for some of you, I feel, if you're partnered, now that you've strengthened this bond and you're happy and strong in this, you are now moving towards a lighter level of love, I sense. More spontaneous, more playful, because the intensity you are done with now. Okay, you have worked hard, your relationship is strong now, and now you can enjoy, within the security of this. All right. Now, for people who are single, I'm sensing that, this is about if you had overgiven or something like that in the past, I sense that, now you are, after working on yourself, after healing yourself, now you are in the position of strength. All right, now you are calling the shots. You are not going to just randomly get together with someone who doesn't serve your highest purpose. I'm sensing a lot of self-respect, independence in this pile with these two cards. All right, and this is a beautiful place to be, and your guides want to congratulate you on that, right? Because it's not been an easy road coming to this place, right? Now what they're saying is that a period of fun, fun, joy, spontaneity, expressing love through small acts is coming into your life. All right, the constraining period is over, the testing times are over for you, pile 2, and now there is something approaching very fast, I sense. All right, with the 8 of Wands, I feel something is approaching very fast for you that is going to bring you some sort of lightness of being. All right, relationships don't always have to be tough. Relationships can also include fun and joy and spontaneity and laughter. And pile 2, that is what is coming to you, is what your guides are saying. All right, you are done with the hard work, the heavy lifting. Okay, and now the universe is blessing you pretty soon, I sense, okay, with a new start which is very spontaneous and fun. With the Page of Cups, I'm seeing maybe a person who is going to be very spontaneous and expressive and sweet with their gestures for you. It's also possible for some of you that it might be an online relationship that might happen, because I'm seeing this as a communication card, and it's going to start off very spontaneously. All right, it's something maybe you were not expecting, especially if you are in marriages or steady relationships, or even if you were not expecting something like this, if you're single as well. If you're single, this is definitely something that is starting off. I don't know how lengthy it's going to be, but I sense the start is going to happen, and it might lead to a very strong relationship later on. All right, so be spontaneous. This is for the singles. All right, you need to take up this opportunity when it comes. All right, you need to be communicative. Yes, I sense don't want to really get into relationships at this point, but what your guides are saying is that there's no harm being a little lighthearted, sharing a bit of communication, because who knows where it's going to go, right? Who knows? They are saying that if you take this opportunity and be spontaneous, be communicative, and take it, slow and steady, all right, this is something that is going to become a very strong bond. Whether it ends up in a steady relationship or not, or a marriage, we don't know. But this is something that is going to probably turn into a very strong relationship, a very love-based relationship with the number 6 here. All right, so take that chance is what I'm hearing for the singles in pile 2. Take that chance, all right, because you're strong enough now, you are ready. You just need to get out of the seriousness of it all. You need to be spontaneous, have some fun. And I don't mean in a casual way, okay? I mean that in this group, I sense, the singles might have gone through so much that they're just like almost done with love. They don't want to believe, they don't want to do anything about it. They're saying it's okay to be spontaneous. All right, you don't have to make it heavy, and start off on a lighter note. Who knows where it goes? Nobody knows the future, right? Nobody knows the future. So give it a try. If you don't give things a try, you will never know what beautiful miracle is coming to you in your life in the future, right? And you don't want to miss the bus, right? That doesn't mean that you grab something, right? In desperation, but try it out. Be spontaneous. You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. So, this is exactly what I'm saying. A new situation is coming to you guys very soon, which is going to involve a lot of spontaneity, fun, and genuine communication and emotion. And who knows, maybe in the future, it might even, become something which is very strong, very powerful. For people who are partnered, I did say that, this is like, you're done working on this connection, you've worked very hard, and now, this relationship is probably stable, all right? And you can now have fun with your partner. Don't be scared. Don't be always in this mode of, overthinking or being too serious in the connection. It's possible in this scenario, people who are already partnered, I sense you guys might have been a little less spontaneous. Maybe communication has not been that great, or maybe there has been over communication. I don't know, take it as it resonates, but I'm sensing that there needs to be some spark here, all right? Some spark is needed. It's been such hard work here. It's been so much to do with, gaining your own confidence and, establishing boundaries and all of those things, that now this connection needs to be infused with something sparky. All right. So have some fun. For some of you, I sense maybe you might just get pregnant or something, because generally for me, Page of Cups means, a child on the way. So maybe that is what is going to, make this connection revive, I'm sensing. All right. But in any case, the guides want to tell you that, you need to be more communicative with your love. All right. More spontaneous, more honest, more light-hearted with your love, pile 2, the ones who are partnered. All right, because that is something that is going to make this relationship stronger as time goes by. It's not always seriousness, it's sometimes fun times that are going to, make this connection smoother, stronger, right? So I'm sensing that this is the message that is coming through for pile 2. All right, spontaneity is the key here. All right, now I do feel that, communication is something that needs to be worked on here, in both the scenarios, whether you're partnered or not partnered. There's something about communication. All right, it's possible that, there is some power play involved here, and that's why one person is not talking to sort of intimidate the other or to make them feel a little lesser, or you are doing it. If you're doing it, you need to stop that. All right, if the other person is doing it, then, you need to call back your power, right? You need to stop, what do you call it? You need to stop reacting to power play like that. All right, so that's another message that I'm getting. But main message is that, you have done a lot of work. You have come to a position of strength and power, pile 2, and now it's time to relax and be spontaneous. Have fun. Enjoy your connection, right? If you're partnered, enjoy your connection. If you're not partnered, enjoy the thing that is coming in. It's not always going to have to be serious, right? Enjoy it. Be friends with this person who's coming at first, all right? And then grow into that love. So this is what I'm getting as a message for pile 2. Quite interesting. Let's see, what does pile 3 have for us? Pile 3 with a green Aventurine. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, The bard, music, poetry, myth, history, the enchantment of storytelling. Creativity, you love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. All right, so pile 3. Please give me a minute. Okay. So, pile 3, what I'm seeing here is that it's possible that, you guys, things are moving very slowly in the area of love. All right. With the 7 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, the goal is there, you know what you want, but it just won't come. And there's just waiting and waiting and wishing and hoping and, but it's just not happening. All right, I'm seeing a lot of stagnant energy here, and I'm just seeing a lot of plugging away, routine, boredom, a feeling of being not sparked up at all. Nothing exciting is happening in your love life, I guess. Pile 3. And there seems to be some sort of eternal waiting going on, okay? And it's almost like, you feel you've done your work, you feel you've planted good seeds, but you're not seeing any fruition. And you're probably wondering, what is it? What do I need to do to get this kind of the love I want in my life? All right. So what your guides want to tell you, pile 3, and it's very interesting, they're saying to tune into your inner temple, okay? Tune into your heart and get in touch with your creativity. All right. You can get in touch with your creativity for the area of love. All right. It's time to get creative is what I'm hearing from your guides, pile 3. So please take it as it resonates. I sense you've been doing stuff that is very tried and tested, that everybody else does. Maybe take for example, maybe you just, like dating or something, and nothing seems to be happening. They are saying to go into your heart. All right. Meaning that they want you to start doing things according to your creativity, your imagination. All right. Whether you do it via music or poetry or storytelling or I don't know, whatever it is. All right. Make your own path is what I'm hearing strongly. The paths that others walk on is not your path. Obviously, that's why it's not working, right? Create your own path is what I'm hearing. All right. And the way to create your own path is going to come when you tune into your inner self, your heart. All right. Now, this could be anything. Okay. Your inner self, your heart is going to tell you that maybe, for example, it might tell you that get out a book, a journal, and start writing down what you want in the perfect partner, how you're going to meet them, how you're going to meet the love of your life, how will they propose to you, blah, blah, whatever, okay? For some of you, it could be that, listening to music makes you daydream about the kind of partner you want, and they want you to flow with that, right? Daydream a little bit. I'm seeing that, get into things that you love doing that sparks up your creativity, your imagination, because that is the first step towards manifestation. Your guides, basically, pile 3, are asking you to manifest, right? Because you have not claimed your power in this area in your life. You've just probably been, and I don't blame you actually, nobody gives us this information. We do what everybody else does, but we are unique people, and sometimes there are unique methods that will get us the kind of thing we need. So follow your uniqueness, follow your creativity. All right. It's very important to tune into your heart at this point. So it's almost like, if for example everybody else is in the dating game and you've tried it and it's not working, you need to stop, because your heart is not in it. Stop doing things that your heart doesn't want to do. Do things that your heart wants you to do. All right. Now that could be anything. You could write poetry with your future person in mind. You could maybe write a love story, become a writer. All of these things are steps towards manifestation. Basically, your guides are asking you to create your own love life, because you're done with walking someone else's path. And I find this very interesting, to be frank, pile 3, because mostly in society, in our different cultures, we all follow just like one road, right? But at least I've noticed, with my own self, that every single time I've followed what my heart told me to follow, it's always been the best for me. And when I've gone, on the road which is well trod upon, or what people accept, and my heart is not in it, I've always regretted that. Whether that's in love or in, a career or whatever it is. Right? I mean, this is something that is very interesting somehow. Following your heart is what is going to connect you to your soul and your true path in love, is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing two connected souls here. It's almost as though when you tune into your heart, you are going to make the connection. You are going to make the connection with someone who is equally tuned in, someone who is your mirror image, right? If you don't go within, how are you going to attract this mirror image? How will you attract your soulmate? Maybe that's what you want, right? That's what all of us want. So the way to do that is to go within yourself and tune into your heart. All right. And that can be, that doesn't necessarily have to be through meditation or, I don't know, like whatever things people tell you to do, meditation or prayer or something. You can do that as well, right? That's also very, very beneficial on the side. But, what I'm seeing here is that you need to emulate your creativity. You need to emulate your spark. You need to enjoy your life, right? While you are waiting for this person to come. All right. That is another message coming through. All right. That some of you in this pile, it's possible that, you guys are waiting for some connection, for a love to happen at the cost of ignoring everything else. It's become like a goal, a focus. And that is the reason why things are not moving, because you are in this energy of desperation. All right. Now, that is something you will need to change. You need to tune in and understand that the divine has given a partner for everyone. If what you seek is seeking you, all right, it is 100% true fact. What like attracts like, that is what is the truth. It might take time for you to attract that because of blockages and delays and karma and all of those things, but it is for you, right? So you are in this, probably in this, mentality where you're like, when is it coming? When is it coming? Is it ever going to come? And you are pushing away the result because you are in this energy. You are in the energy of lack. All right. And they are asking you to change your focus and to become more creative in your life, more adventurous, more fun, and focus on other things at this point rather than just making this, connection a goal. All right, be heart centered, enjoy yourself. Look at this guy, he's dancing and singing, and like this, he's put away this whole burden of sticks that he has. He's put it away. He's just having fun in life. The universe will give it to you. What you want wants you, right? The universe is going to give it to you, but till then it's up to you to decide. Do you want to bridge this journey towards you getting what you want, laughing or crying? What do you want? Let's say the love you want is coming to you in the next 2 months, right? Do you want to stay in this energy of waiting and pining and yearning and all of that stuff? Or do you want to dance and sing and enjoy life and get there anyways? What is it? So this is another thing that's coming, through that, you guys need to take your focus off of this, intensity. It's going to come. It's going to come. You're devoted. You've put in your hard work, but the timing is kind of, like throwing you off, I feel. All right. It's coming. It's coming. All right. But you need to enjoy yourself. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. What they're saying is that in this time that you are waiting for this to happen, you have so much to contribute, pile 3, to the world, to yourself, to your life. I'm sure you're very talented people, all right? And because this goal is not yet done or you're waiting for it, you've put everything aside. Because, only when you get this goal are you going to do something else, something new. And I sense, yeah, I mean, like a lot of us in life do that, I feel, okay, I'm gonna, buy so and so thing only when I lose like 10 pounds or something like that. Or, I'm going to go for that holiday only when I've earned so much, so and so money, or have met my spouse, or, all of that stuff, right? But the time is now to enjoy life, right? Because this will come anyways. During the time that you wait, can you not make constructive use of your time, of your energies? Because the more you are in positive energies, creative energies, right, the more sooner you are going to attract this result to you. Remember that, pile 3. Okay? Because you are not vibrating at the energy of lack. You're vibrating with happiness, and happiness is what is going to be attracted to you, isn't it? Okay, so this is what I'm getting for pile 3, and it's very interesting. Like I learned so much from these readings myself. It's pretty amazing. I sense all of us have done this, at one point of time or the other. All right, so this is what your guides are telling you. It's there for you, right? But during this time of waiting, enjoy yourself. Create the love of your life. All right. So this is what I have for you guys, and I think these were beautiful messages. Like, personally, wow. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I hope this resonated. Please leave me the comments, right? I simply love reading your comments. I reply to them as well, as much as I can, right? So bye bye.